We have got some breaking news here. Charles Oliveira just had to pull out of his fight against Islam Makhachev at UFC 294. This is nuts, man. I'm bummed, but I'm also kind of stoked at the same time. I mean, I really wanted to see Charles fight, but we, you know, we have we have Volk versus Islam 2, man. And Volk's taking this on 11 days notice. This is fucking crazy. I cannot believe it. Just happened literally 30 minutes ago. As you can see here, it's just it's nuts. But I guess Volk's gonna get his shit together and fly the fuck out to Australia. And here's a little clip here of Dana White explaining what happened.
Round 5 of sparring last night before, he's supposed to jump on a plane today. Splits his eyebrow wide open and had it stitched up last night. Obviously, can't.
I'm not gonna let Dana yap on for another 30 minutes, but this just happened. Charles splits open his fucking eyebrow, and he's out of the fight. We have Volkanovski versus Makhachev 2, man. This is gonna be crazy. I apologize if you can hear my computer in the background, but Charles Oliveira, man, sucks for him, man. But I, like any other human being on planet Earth, am a Charles Oliveira fan, and this does suck for him to have to pull out and get an injury like that. But I do think this is in our future. I think no matter what, not no matter what, but I think within the next year he's going to be champ again. And I'll stick by that, I think, obviously Volk and Islam were tough fights for him, but I think he's going to get back to the belt eventually. But the fight at hand, Makhachev versus Volkanovski 2. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Volkanovski has got to have just the biggest mental dick in the UFC. Like, I know that's a weird, but like, just think about what I'm saying. This dude just doesn't give a fuck. And apparently this was all in one phone call. He gets a phone call from Dana White. He's like, yo, fucking Charles is injured. He just pulled out. And Volk's like, okay, it's fine, mate. Let's go fight, mate. Let's get into fucking Abu Dhabi. This is just an Australian impression, not a Volk impression, but like, yeah, and let's fucking fight. Let's fucking punch this fucker in the face. Islam, respect the guy, great fighter. I'm gonna beat his ass. Dude, like, he just doesn't give a fuck. Are you kidding? 11 days notice? What the fuck, dude? Pound for pound number 1 versus pound for pound number 2? It's nuts. It doesn't make any sense, but it's happening in 11 days. Like, Volk is such a G for this dude. And a lot of people right now are saying, knee-jerk reaction. Well, fuck, Islam's gonna win. That last fight, everyone knows what happened. Volk won. But, like, it was, whatever you want to say about it, you have to admit it was a very close fight. If you want to say Islam won, if you want to say Volk won, whatever, I don't give a fuck, okay? They're both really true. But that was a very close fight, man. And they're both on the same level. Now, Volk is going to be coming into this with way worse circumstances than in the first fight. The first fight, he had like 6 or 9 months to bulk up, basically. A long time. Maybe more like 7, I think. But he had a long time to, build up to an 155-pounder. And he used it. He was bigger. He was noticeably bigger. Now, everything right now is against Volk. He is probably going to be more of an underdog than he was in the first fight. Which is crazy because he, in the first fight, he basically won. But I don't even know what to fucking say. This is just ridiculous that this happened. But a lot of people right now, and my gut reaction is like, well, fuck, man. Makhachev's just going to take him down and maybe even finish him on the ground. Or TKO him or something. It's just like, damn, he's coming in here with zero preparation. But what I think is gonna happen. I'm not just saying this because every other underdog is winning, and oh, Bobby Green just won, and you know, Sean Strickland won, and Sean O'Malley won. So therefore, logically speaking, you know, this is another underdog. The continuing with the pattern of underdogs. It's not just because he's an underdog, man. It's because he's Alexander motherfucking Volkanovski, dude, the Great. I think he's gonna come in there on 11 days' notice and beat this. I think he's gonna beat Islam, man. I think he's gonna beat him by decision. I think he's gonna shock the world. And I think after that, you have to say he's the greatest featherweight of all time, even though his fight's at lightweight, but greatest featherweight of all time and one of the just greatest pound for pound fighters of all time, period. But that's the video, man. Crazy breaking news. I can't wait to fucking see this fight. Again, super bummed for Charles, but it is what it is.